Morning, Monday morning. I've decided that it's not the workshop it's too small, my ambition is too great, I think. Dear. I've been an hour or so here trying to organise things, and what can you say? I won't throw anything out, or I'm reluctant to throw things out. The minute you throw them out, bloody, you've got to go and buy them. But anyway, we'll get back to what we're going to do. We're going to start the Crook. I've given the knobstick its first coat of varnish, and it's going to need 2 or 3 before we're finished here. But it's stain wise, it's come up quite nice. It's all right. It's quite the thing. It's okay. Another 2 licks in it. Be fine rub between them. We've got swelling going off at this time of the year. It's nothing wanting to set too fast. But anyway, back on. I got a shank. I got one I had not rejected as such, but this will do for what this is for, going to be for, just to run it through. But it's one that had the dowel had split with me when I was making it. So, but because of the length of the handle, I'm going to have to cut it back. But because of the length of the handle with this, it'll be fine, because I'm going to have to put a steel pin in it. But before we get started, it's just to let you see, and you can buy the handles and all these kind of things, but if you just want to have a go at it, I mean, what I do is I cross the grain on basically slabs of wood. These are 2 pieces of oak that the grain's running one way on one side and the other way on the other, so you know you won't get away with making it out with the grain all one way, but there is a tendency for it to want to break along the grain line. But if you cross the grains and glue them up together, it will be a lot stronger and a lot easier to work on. But same again, I'm using up the bits and pieces that I got that time from the chap and whatnot, so what I bought anyway, and so I'm just using what I've got. But as you can see, I've got that glued together, this one, and we'll cut out at a later date. My son-in-law's got my jigsaw right now. He's busy laying a floor, so he's got a loan of it. So, but anyway, I've got them glued up and marked off. Obviously you can see it'll be a lot shorter, the piece of handle to work on. Not ideal, but because it's hardwood, we'll get away with it. It'll be alright. But so that's what you can do. I mean, it's basically this type of thing here. This is a bit of laminate. Same again, it's oak again, but you just cross it and glue it and clamp it up as tight as you can get, and it'll be fine. Just prepare the surfaces a little bit and it'll work fine. This is a lovely piece. I'm going to actually try this itself because it's a bit of walnut. It was in amongst it, and I'll probably end up maybe a couple of cane handles out of that, because I don't want to try to do anything too fancy with it, but it's lovely stuff, really nice. So that'll be one for another day. Anyway, yeah, we'll go back to putting the dowel in. This one, as I say, this one I'm going to stick the dowel rod in, and it'll go down in there, and we'll just pop a little bit of glue on that. Glue, give it a little heat. You see it's now on the television. We've got Gorilla Glue all over the television now. We suddenly decided to promote it. And you get the tape too. I use the tape quite a lot. It's very, very good. It was great for one time for sticking these spike boards up. With walls that you couldn't get fixings. anywhere, which are a lot of them nowadays. The way they build, you just can't get in about things to get them fixed. And I found out many years ago when it first came out, you usually get the double-sided tape, but some of it wasn't that really good. But as I say, I was struggling one time, and I was in a place, and the chap says to me, he says, "You've tried that Gorilla tape, Jim?" I said, "No, I've not really tried any of that to be fair. I've heard people speaking about it back and forward, the glue and that." Well, he says, "I want to try this," he says. It's very, very good. So, give me that, I'll try that. And so I started using it for these whiteboards. They're very little weight in them. And the people that normally have got them in the office, so once they get something written on them, they tend not to take it off again, they leave it there. You know, I think it looks good. They can look at it and say, "Oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that," and so not a lot of information, I think, required. Anyway, we'll pop this in. Yeah, as I say, Monday morning, what can you say? I need to have a serious talk. Have a serious talk with myself. I got something else yesterday when I was away. I was cutting more hazel, came across another patch that hadn't been before. Sunday morning, I've always got this. I won't go out without the saw in my pocket. Like, oh dear, a little touch of glue in, and we'll drive that steel rod in. Just drive it on this. It doesn't really need to be screwed in or anything. It's just a matter of extending it because of the length of the. I'm going to try and use more length on this, so it'll just create that better joint. I've already pilot bored the hole, obviously. So there we are. That's it. Probably cut it to the shape. The dowel will be the important part of it. It'll provide the accuracy. I'll just provide a hole in the handle to, and it'll go together with arrowbait, this one. So it'll provide just that little bit of strength beyond. And a lengthy handle like that, the dowel's just that little bit short. But that's that, and we'll just give that a little tighten up now. As I say, put the Jubilee on it and just bite it together. Set that aside. And trim it up after. Yes. That's alright. Probably need a little bit of, but that's fine, that's okay. Look at that. Now the idea now is what I need to do now is I need to create that hole in the handle for the steel pin, and I'll need to go right down through with that size first and then come back to the 1/2 inch dowel. But we'll pop this in, cut it off first. I'll just pop it in like that actually. Oh, alright. But yeah, I think my ambition's too great. I get carried away on myself at times. Just keep filling the place up. The son looks at me and goes, "Oh, what's he doing now?" Oh dear dear. Anyway, we'll trim this off. Doesn't have to be too accurate now. As long as it's near enough square block, getting enough to do. go. That's it. So we'll put it in the vise now and we'll find the centre off and pop the try and keep this as plumb as possible. There we go. Just come across it, diagonally across it. Get the centre. Yeah, you've been watching that I'm a Celebrity get me out of here on the television right now. Oh, can't have run out of time already, dear dear. Anyway, it looks like it. What was I doing that was time? Story of my life, everything's going so quick now. I get up in the morning, before I know where I am, it's the middle of the day. And funny, I was discussing it with the wife there a while back there, and we're both saying the same. As we've got older, time seems to have speeded up. We just, we don't seem to have enough time to do things. We used to be both working at one time. We were up at the house, up at the back at 5 in the morning. I'd out the house at 7 o'clock, one back to 7 o'clock at night, and full bore all day long, and then on to midnight, and back at 1 again. These were good days. I wish we had made more of them. But anyway. We'll stop at that because I really want to show you this bit, and we'll do it in the next one. But as you can see, that's. Well, I hope that was the timer. It seems to be kind of maybe the cold. You never know, right? I didn't think it was that time already, but anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.